All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to Mediak Podcast, episode 32. Right? I
Yeah,
usually ask, and I forgot this time. Here
I
on the
think it's
podcast, we
32.
go over movies and movie news and talk about just shit that we've been watching. This week, we're talking about the new Mortal Kombat movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, crazy shit. Jack, how was your week then? Not a full
Good.
week.
I've been camping all week, and now I came back to
The world of the
Mortal
living.
Kombat. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
What a movie to come back to. First thing back into civilization, and you
Yeah,
have Mortal Kombat.
it's a pretty harsh, reality. Come right back to it. But
Okay, have you seen the other Mortal Kombat?
oh,
Fuck,
of course,
you
of
have?
course. Yeah,
This
yeah,
is like
yeah,
a
yeah.
drastic step up.
It is. That's why I like it.
Yeah. So, I've never played a Mortal Kombat game. I don't know any of the lore, but I have seen the other Mortal Kombat movies. And, like, from the other ones in comparison to this looks like the holy fucking grail.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean, I know a lot of the Mortal Kombat stuff just
Yeah.
by I don't know. I don't like play it, but I just happen to know about it. And so there was a lot of
Yeah.
cool little references.
I didn't get any of them. I actually wrote the last thing I wrote in my notes last night. Oh my god! I just realized there's a lot of echo. Just talk for a second. I'm gonna go close the door. It'll literally be like
All
30
right.
seconds.
All right. I'm gonna guess that he's not crazy about this, but we're
I
gonna
am
see.
back.
All right.
Yeah. No, I was talking and I realized that in the real world I could hear myself echo because I had this door open. And I was like, well,
Oh,
I
okay.
definitely don't think that'll come across well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No. I need to get
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I need to
No,
get a
no, no.
better place to record. I need to get like a closet.
Yeah, man, something like that.
Yeah, something
Get a
like that.
studio one day.
That would be sick as fuck. I have like a, as of right now, I have like a little sound foam box that I just put my mic in, and I kind of just like hunker down wherever I can at the time, and that's how I record.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
speaking of that, I moved out of my my first dorm, and I'm back at home now.
Oh,
Big rip.
sweet.
Yeah,
I
it's
kind of
cool.
rip. I kind of figured so, but I wasn't like sure.
Yeah, because of the thing I posted on my story. Big rip. I'm actually really sad. I love that room. It was so awesome.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can understand why. It was a
Yeah,
pretty, just to go anywhere else is pretty
honestly, yeah.
nice.
I got an apartment next year though, so that's gonna be
Oh, wow,
pretty
already?
cool. I know. Yeah. Me,
I
Sky.
know.
Yeah, I know. We're pretty cool and shit. Yeah,
Huh.
I know, but fuck. What was it? What was I talking about before getting distracted by the door? It was Mortal Kombat. Okay, the last thing I wrote whenever I finished the movie was I kind of wish I played the game so I can pop off to this because a lot of this shit seems fucking awesome. But I'm
Yeah, a
specific.
lot of it is like kind of, some little tiny reference or something. Like, did you understand who the lizard was?
No.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't remember either, and then I uh, looked it up, and it was Reptile, and Reptile is one of like the lesser
Isn't
known.
he like an? I thought he was a ninja. I didn't think he was a lizard.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He was like a ninja, like Scorpion or
Yeah.
Sub Zero,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of really glad that they made him look like that because he looks so much cooler like that than as a fucking ninja.
I thought the ninja was kind of cool. I specifically remember in one of the super early Mortal Kombat games of I think it's him of him taking off his mask and it's just a skull and he's like spraying acid on them. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that could have. I think that actually. No, I think that's him. Whoever cares can correct me in the comments or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought Cole. Well, I know Cole is he's new, right? Like this movie was the
Yeah,
first
he's
thing.
something different. I thought he was gonna like manifest into Scorpion, but
Mhm.
I guess that wasn't the
That's
case.
what I said because it really thought that they were hinting at that. You
Yeah, I
know,
kind of got that too. And
because
I
he's
was,
the son of Scorpion, and then they gave him the little knife thing, and they were like, "This will be important," and he goes, "Okay," and then it really wasn't.
yeah, no, not at all.
Well, it was
Like at
because
all.
like
Now you say that.
his hand getting cut by the knife caused his dad to spawn in, but like I was like,
Oh, I didn't get
that's really
that.
stupid. It's
That kind
okay.
of makes sense.
I,
I mean,
Cole,
it's better than it just being like a worthless
yeah.
like plot point. Uh, what? What was I gonna say
The
about that?
I do people get powers like they do in this movie in the games and stuff?
I think that's just kind of what they wrote off as,
Because
we
it
have to
was like,
drag this movie out for
yeah, it was like
hour and 40
convenient
minutes.
way to make these characters randomly stronger for no reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I
And
also you continue. Sorry.
I was okay. Well, I was gonna say that like Kano always has like the left side of his face was a metal plate. So I was
That's
like,
what I thought too.
yes.
Yeah.
So I thought at some point something was gonna happen. I thought the lizard was gonna like tear out that
Yeah.
corner of his face, then they were gonna replace it, and he's gonna get the laser eye. But he just
He just
kind of
gets it. Yeah.
gets it. Yeah, like there's no anything like that, which I thought was kind of
Coming
weird.
from someone, okay, I just want to know. I just want everyone to know. The only like Mortal Kombat characters I really know are Scorpion and Sub-Zero. And I know
Yeah.
that's for like everyone, but there were every time a new character was introduced, they had like a super hype moment for them, and I just didn't get it for almost any of them.
Yeah, that
Like
kind of
when
sucked.
they turned the light on and he was like, "I'm Kano," and I was like, I I bet that would be
Oh, I
really
love
cool.
that.
I was
I
like,
love Kano.
he's cool. I mean, but I guarantee it would have been way more enjoyable if I knew this.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I don't, that's
I
not a
thought
rip
Kano
on the
was great.
movie. That's a rip on myself because I feel
Yeah.
like this movie just wasn't made for me. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely like an enthusiast type deal.
Yeah. It was more gory than I thought it was going to be, and I know
Oh,
that's like
that was my favorite part.
no,
Dude,
I
if they
loved it. I
cheaped out
loved
on the
that.
gore. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that it wasn't, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
saying, like, if they would have cheaped out on the gore, I would have been I would have went off on this
Well,
movie.
that
But
was my problem with the other three Mortal Kombat stuff. Well, not the
yeah.
third one. Fuck. Well, there's a really high quality like YouTube show. I think it was called Mortal Kombat Annihilation, or that was the name of the second movie, but it was one of them. But it actually kind of was like Mortal Kombat, but like what if in the real world, and it was kind of really well done to a point. But
Yeah.
it also was kind of really shit to a point. It wasn't as good as this, in my opinion. But like it did gore a little bit better than the other two movies, in my opinion. It's also been like a
Interesting.
fucking shit ton of times since I've seen any of that.
Right. So yeah, so like what do
Yeah, yeah, it's fine.
whatever.
The
But
movie, I kind of like, I really popped. Like, okay, so all the other introductions were kind of hype, but whenever Scorpion came in, they popped off
oh yeah.
because they were like, this is the character we know everyone knows, so we need to hype this shit up. So
Yeah.
he comes in and the score, like the old Mortal Kombat score,
Yes,
just like
dude,
kicks
I wrote that
over.
down.
Yes, I know, and it's awesome. And he says the line, Jackie says the line.
Oh my god. I
He
wrote
says
that
the
in
thing.
caps.
So did I actually. That's funny.
The
as
only
hell.
three things that are in caps are that I wrote yes, the MK theme and real Scorpion with the line question mark perfect. And then Milena, I know you probably won't like
Who is
this probably won't make
Who's
any sense to
Milena?
you, but Milena is the one with the crazy mouth.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
And well, when she first was introduced, I was like, where's the mouth? Like that's Milena's thing. She has a crazy mouth and it's covered up by a mask usually. And it's not just normal. And I was
Mm.
like, what the this is like we're getting gypped on Milena. And then she was fighting whoever and it like ripped apart. And I was like, yes. Uh and then the last one was oh my god, when Kung Lao killed the
Oh, and he did his
winged
little spinny thing.
dude with like
That
the
was
razors
so
that
cool.
pushed her into it.
Yeah, that I've only this little story. I've only played the game. I played Mortal Kombat. I don't remember, but he was in it, and I only played like 3 matches. But that is how someone killed me whenever I was playing the
Yeah,
game. And
that's great.
so
That is
so I
great.
did pop off during that. I was really excited. I
Yeah,
was like, I
man.
know that thing. I get that.
And then he
I was like,
goes, flawless victory. And you're like,
No,
yes.
it was so stupid. I hate like I cringed, but also like was popping off every time
Oh,
they
I eat
narrated
that
it.
up, man.
It
I
was
eat
so
that up.
fucking enjoyable. Like whenever Kano, right? That's his name.
Mhm.
Whenever he shoved his hand through the chest of the lizard and pulled out his heart,
Yeah.
and he goes, Kano wins. I was
Dude.
so happy. I was like,
I
oh
know.
my god,
It puts a smile on your face, dude.
it's so
It's
stupid.
just such an entertaining movie. Like there's dumb movies you don't have to pay attention
Yeah.
to, but this takes it to the nth degree.
This was like watching Dragon Ball, but live action. Because the fighting
Exactly,
was
yeah.
actually really good. And that surprised me the most because a lot of, specifically in the other Mortal Kombat movies that are of this degree, because I'm comparing them to that because, well, one, it's in the same like franchise, and two, it's another video game movie, so they're not getting as much love as other really high quality action films. So I wasn't expecting any crazy action from this movie, but it actually was really good. And
oh yeah.
I think I didn't write this down, but I did think of it because I thought it was really funny. Whenever Scorpion, his mouth like turned into skeleton, and then he put his mask on, and then immediately took it off just because they didn't want to put the animation of his skin coming back on. And I think that was so funny.
That was really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was in the action was perfectly paced. I was never like, it was never dragging, and I was never like, okay, when's the next fight gonna be? It was always, back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah, but I did think that kind of hurt the movie in a way, because I felt like the climax of the movie was really anticlimactic, and it didn't really feel like it was ending when it ended. If you know what I mean. It really felt like it was dragging for that sequel. It was like, this isn't the climax, but the next movie will have a good one.
Exactly, right. Yeah. I was, because the whole time I was like, where's Johnny? Johnny is like the...
Yeah, I do know Johnny too, kind of.
Yeah, maybe. Like the figurehead of Mortal Kombat, and to focus around some random other dude seemed weird to me. And
well, I mean, I don't think it... the reason why Cole existed was because that's like the only possible way to make a movie, like a video game movie, make sense in a way. Like, look at Detective Pikachu and Sonic, which are the only like successful video game movies where they had new characters that you can explain the plot to. And that's exactly what Cole is. He's just kind of here so that he can ask questions for the audience so they get answered. Like, he did almost nothing throughout the entire movie, which isn't an issue, because it's a very good and useful plot device by having someone there to just get fed information. And I think that if you like what I kind of thought that you were getting at with having Johnny be the main character, and I feel like that wouldn't work the same way, because having him like ask questions isn't exactly in what I picture him as. I could be wrong though, because he's like a really cocky, funny guy, right?
Johnny Cage, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think he would be there as that kind of person that would be like the cliche-ass protagonist, you know?
Right.
Yeah, also, Colby's saying some real fucking protagonist shit, too. It was like, it like legitimately made me cringe sometimes, where he was like, we can do this if we try.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, what the fuck?
There was a good bit of that, but
yeah. Dude,
I don't know. It was so fun.
It was exactly like Godzilla versus Kong. It was a really fun movie.
Yeah.
That I actually I fucking enjoyed this shit. I am home now, so I can go see movies in theaters, and I regret not seeing this in theaters.
Yes, I feel
like that would have been fucking amazing. I just didn't have time because I moved out yesterday, and I didn't have time like after moving back in, because it was like 9:00 at night, and I was like, I'm not going to the theaters right now. I'm just gonna watch this in my room.
No, I don't blame you.
Yeah,
it was just it's in that way the last Mortal Kombat movie that was that was the kind of movie that was shit to the point of like enjoyment, but this one is the next step.
Dude, I don't know. Okay, here's the thing: the second Mortal Kombat movie was so fucking bad that I remember as a kid watching it, I just was like, I am so bored. The first one was at least like it was bad to the point where it was kind of enjoyable. The second one was shit. This one I think is a legitimately enjoyable movie, not even because of how bad it is.
Right. Yeah, that's what I mean. And so now I'm thinking the difficult part about this is that they've made this movie, which is surprisingly good. I really thought it was going to be really bad. But,
yeah, so did I.
Yeah. But now they have to go back for the next movie. That is fucking inevitable, let's be honest.
Yeah, obviously.
They have to come back, and take it up again. Or if we're following the same pattern, it's just going to be horrible. And then the inevitable third that comes out, that'll be great.
Yeah, that'll... when they fail in the next one because they try to introduce every other character from the games. And they just realize, wow, shit, that wasn't a good idea. And then the third movie,
the Predator shows up and Terminator shows up.
Then the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pop in. I heard Invincible's coming in one of them, so he's gonna be there. No, Invincible is for Injustice. My bad.
Yeah.
But like Mortal Kombat had the DC characters in there. Batman shows up.
Oh my god, dude. I don't know. It's the only like issue I took with it is, there was in the back of your head that you're like, it's not a perfect movie by any means. So,
Oh
there's
no,
certain
this
things that
is
like,
this is very far from a perfect movie. I'm not
yeah,
gonna lie.
right.
But like you're
Yeah,
gonna have fun in it, and I think that's okay.
exactly. You won't regret watching it, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
I think
Um,
that everyone, including like me and Jack. Well, I don't. I'm a film student. Jack is super into film, and we like looking for those like super deep plots and the really cool camera moves and shit like that, like the
yeah.
technical aspect of it. But I think that everyone, no matter how deep into like filmmaking you are, should probably sit down and enjoy a fun movie like this. Like this isn't the most technically incredible movie ever, but it is a very
No,
enjoyable one.
yeah. Like certain things, okay, all the effects were fine.
Yeah, some of
None
them
of
were
them were
really bad
perfect.
though.
I mean, like the smoke could have had some work.
It also looked.
Um,
I think Jax's arms look really bad, but that's just me.
and towards the end, I like noticed that too. And there was
Yeah,
one cut. Where was it? Oh, from the boxing fight in the beginning.
yeah. Oh
There's
yeah,
a
yeah.
really weird, super abrupt cut that like shocked me. Like I
Yeah, no,
was
no,
like,
I
what
know what you mean
happened?
because like it kind of feels like you literally just got hit by a shotgun shell. You're just like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is going on?
There's no transition. There's no nothing. It just cuts to Outer Worlds in a weird, like minute plot point, and then right back to
Yeah,
wherever. And you're like, why? you
yeah.
know?
Oh, and every great movie starts with text to try and get you to understand the
Yeah.
world a little bit more.
I,
Let's we,
I thought that too. I didn't write it down, but I thought the
Neither did
exact same
I. I
thing.
just kind of was thinking about it. I was like, oh my god, I forgot this movie opened with text to try. Like, it. I feel like Mortal Kombat is a series that probably shouldn't be made into a movie because of how much shit is in it. And
Yeah.
I think that text at the beginning is proof of that because I don't think any movie should ever open with that kind of text.
Yeah. My favorite part, though, the one thing that I can genuinely criticize so much is when uh, Sub Zero, like so called after he kills Jax or he rips his arms off.
Yeah,
Um, what's his face? Cole is finding wherever. Oh God, what's her name?
the
Uh,
girl. I know what you're talking about.
Blade.
Yeah, Sonya Blade.
Whoever.
Yeah,
Sonya Blade. Yes, yes,
yeah,
yes. Whenever he's looking for Sonya Blade, he said the address. Jack said the address,
yeah.
and he pulls up to a cardboard thing that just says the exact address.
Dude,
And
I
it's like a
love those scenes.
junkyard.
Those scenes are so fucking funny whenever
You're
a
like,
character goes, go to this address. As you fucking expect the person to just memorize the words you just
yeah,
said. That doesn't work like that.
right. And then for whatever reason, Sonya Blade wrote her exact address on a cardboard whatever and put it out on the fence of
It's
the
like
junkyard she
saying,
lives
here,
in.
villains, I'm here.
Yeah, like that
This
was
is
the
my area.
dumbest thing I've ever seen. One of the dumbest things I've ever seen in a movie. But like, oh my god.
It is really. I do like how seriously the movie takes itself. You can actually kind of tell at some points that the actors are doing not. I don't want to say doing their best because that sounds wrong because like it's as if I'm like talking about it like the Emoji Movie here, but
Right.
no, they didn't even do their best. No, that movie's just really bad. Is The Room a good example where it's a really bad movie where you can tell that the actors are like kind of trying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of what this isn't like that bad of a movie compared to that, but like the acting isn't terrible. I
No,
thought
no.
who was the name of the supervillain that eats souls?
Oh god. Oh, it's not Kung
It
Lao.
doesn't matter. I thought he was kind of stale.
Shang Su Shang
One of the names from the Mortal Kombat
Shang
universe.
Tsung. That's what it
Sure,
was.
yeah, Shang Tsung. I thought he was a little stale. I loved Hanzo, the guy who played him. He was pretty cool.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
pretty cool. Yeah, he was Shang Tsung was a little, well, because in the whatever universe, Shang Tsung is just ridiculously overpowered. He's just some crazy sorcerer dude. And I guess so is Raiden, but
yeah,
I always thought to a lesser degree because he was put with all the other characters, whereas Shang Tsung was like one of the boss characters.
yeah.
And
The guy you unlock after beating the game, kind of guy.
yes,
Yeah,
exactly. And him and Goro and the
Goro's the
Goro
4-round
fight.
one, right?
Goro, yeah, Goro is
Yeah,
forearms. The Goro fight was a little lackluster, I'll be
I
honest.
agree with that. I don't think Cole should have been able to beat him
No, it
because
was,
he's Cole, you know?
yeah. And then towards the end, it looked like Goro almost just gave up as Cole was
Yeah,
just pounding him and he was just kind of taking it. And then he cut his hand off. The way he died was spectacular.
I
But
agree with that. Like, I didn't even think of that as like an option of things that were going to happen.
exactly. And I was, it was perfect. I loved how he died. But I wish there would have been a little more, Goro testing the limits of his new stupid armor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
Sorry, I'm
stupid
drinking
because
hot
I thought
chocolate.
he was going to turn into Scorpion,
Yeah,
and then he just
no.
got some weird chest
It
piece.
also looks so fucking stupid. And at
It
one
does look
point, like
so
if you
dumb.
look at his back, you can see the like rubber like fold.
Yeah, like
And
it
it's kind
doesn't
of
look
funny.
cool.
It doesn't look cool. And his daughter goes, "Badass suit, dad." And I think that's in there because they want to try and trick people into thinking it's a badass suit.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's
exactly.
totally what it is.
Yeah, I don't mean, and it was fine. I don't know. When you're
It was
coming from
fine.
the other movie and Goro was the boss that Johnny Cage had a fight at the very end, and it's like a 20-minute scene of him like climbing a tower to get away from Goro, and then Goro fights some random dude who gets weird semi-scorpion powers. It's,
Very vague powers that aren't explained, but will
yeah,
possibly be explained in movie two.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I really they showed a statue of him. I wanted to see him in the movie though, but I
Yeah.
understand why they didn't. I'm forgetting his name, but he's another one of the Mortal Kombat characters I know. He wears a skull mask and he has a hammer.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
didn't quite like I remember him, but
yeah, I
I
know what
didn't
you're
quite
talking
like
about.
recognize it.
Also,
Yeah.
I said verbally twice during this movie. They said the thing once whenever the fire guy
Yeah.
used his fatality, and he goes fatality, and I was like, oh my god, that's the thing. And when Scorpion goes get over here, I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god, that's the other thing.
Right. Yeah, and then the flawless victory and
Flop.
Kano
Yeah,
wins, all of
yeah, I
that. You're
love
like,
that.
I mean, it was great. I definitely think they could have saved it a little. Like, they harped on that a lot. And they were like, here's the 5 phrases that we somehow have to fit in this movie. You
Well, I
guys
think
figure
that
it out.
if they just did like one of them, it would be like, why the fuck did he say that? But if I kind of was fine
Right.
with it because they were like, oh, it's a consistent thing that these characters do, I guess.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's fine, I guess.
My like typical rule as far as things like that go
Uh
is,
huh.
yeah, like you said, one time is like kind of cool, but a little out of place.
Yeah.
2 times is, I think, the perfect middle ground because then, it rehashes it and it's a bit of a callback and you're like, yeah, that's the thing. And then 3 times you're starting to get into the territory of like, all right,
Actually, I
you know,
disagree. I think three is the best because it could go in each act, and then once it's in the
yeah,
final act, you're like, well, I think of it as like the first one, you're like, wow, this is kind of funny, kind of weird. The second one, you're just like, all right, this is weird. And then whenever you kind of hit that in the climax, you're like, all right, you know what, this is kind of cool, I guess. At least
yeah.
that's how I do it, like related to comedy and how Rick and Morty's theory on the comedy goes in threes.
Okay. Well, yeah, right. Comedy goes in threes, right?
Yeah, that's my rule with that. But five is a little much. It's okay.
Five, five. I think universally we can agree.
Oh, you say two, I say three, but we all agree that five is not achieved.
I don't know. I mean, it was fine.
It was
It wasn't
fine.
bad.
Yeah,
but,
no, it's funny.
the
More we
movie isn't
talked about
bad.
it, we just were like, this is shit.
Yeah, it's fine. The whole movie's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's
I might watch it again. We'll see. Probably not.
I'm definitely gonna watch it when like my older brother and my dad come back.
Right. No, that's valid.
We're,
That's
we
valid.
oh, they have to see it. They're gonna love it.
Yeah, your brother's gonna love this.
Yeah, it is a interesting movie.
Do we do the break for ads anymore, or is that?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, cool. We're gonna take a break now so that you guys can get an ad, and then the YouTube people can just have a casual chat with us before we get into film news and what we watching this week.
Yes. All
All
right.
right.
Spotify. I'll see you in 1 second for you.
So Jack,
Yes.
how was your camping trip? Oh my god, I just hit my. Okay, no, we're good.
Oh, did you break something?
I thought I hit my laptop and I thought I fucked up the recording, but it's okay.
Oh, that is kind of scary.
Yeah, that would suck, but it's okay.
Very good. Everybody's. Oh yeah, it is 32. That's what we said at the beginning, right?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. Yeah, it was fine. It's it's a bunch of there were 16 dudes who are all like family friends and that kind of deal. And it's very I don't know. It's very vulgar. That's like, the boys are out of town kind of deal. And, we can say and do whatever we want in the woods. Yeah. It's a very emasculating journey.
That's really
it's
funny.
Very good.
That's really funny, actually.
I mean, you're chopping up wood. I rode in the back of a pickup truck.
That's
shit in the woods.
Okay.
Yeah, man. It's great. Man. I shot guns. A whole day was dedicated to shooting. It was fun.
That's pretty sweet. Good for you.
Yeah,
man.
it's you're out in the woods, and nothing.
Dude, that's what I said. Kyle wants to go camping with me and Skylar was like, "All right, I'll start looking at Airbnbs." And I was like, "What the fuck? No, we're camping.
No, that's not how
if
that
we're gonna
works.
go camping, we're gonna go camping, Sky."
Exactly. Yeah, man. I mean, it's not like a hard thing to do.
It really is. It's fun though. It's like
it is fun.
Get away from technology. I mean, I love technology. I love playing video games. I love watching movies, playing on my phone and shit. But there's something about just like vibing for like 3 days, 4 days. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I didn't tell anybody. I told my girlfriend. That's pretty much everybody I told, and my boss.
And
my boss. And then I just left. I didn't tell anybody. People were like, "Are you dead?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm more alive than ever."
Best. Yeah, I love that shit.
All right.
I knew about it, but that's just because I'm like your best friend or something.
Yeah. I'm just the best.
I'm just like, I'm really cool. I hope you know I actually was stretching during that.
Oh, well, it just worked.
It did just work. It was perfect.
And
I finished my film. Oh, okay. We're back.
Yeah, we're back. But keep going.
I finished editing my final project for my class, and I'll upload it to YouTube. I edited 2 versions of it, one for YouTube and one for my class, but I accidentally downloaded the wrong file for the YouTube one, so you guys are just going to get arguably the worst version of it.
Because what it is.
Yeah, I made the class one first because I had to make it 4 minutes and 20 seconds, which is 4 minutes and then 10 seconds of bars and tone and 10 seconds of black before the production starts. It sounds weird saying that, but like, you know what I mean? And I had to like increase some lengths of some things unnecessarily just so I can make it to the 4 minute mark. And the YouTube version was only 3 minutes and 10 seconds because like I put a lot of slow-mo in it and I put like a bunch of text just because I was like, I need to get it to 4 minutes long for the grade.
Yeah. Hey man, now we know every time we're like, yeah, this movie definitely stretched or cut for time. Now we know.
Just like, yeah. When we were talking about Godzilla and we were like, that movie could have been 30 minutes shorter, but was it allowed to be?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
We're in no more place to judge.
Yeah, so film news. Do you have anything?
I don't think so. I was gonna ask about No Time to Die.
Oh, that's come. I don't know, dude.
That come out yet?
No, it didn't come out yet. It was supposed to release last April, like about a year ago. And it had there's actually a lot of shit that went wrong with that movie because of the COVID and the fact that they're just like, we're not releasing this on streaming platforms because we know it's not going to make money, because they put like $100 million into marketing, and then like 3 days before it was supposed to release, COVID happened and they took it off the shelf. So then $1 million of marketing is going to waste. And then it's reported that for every month that the movie remains on the shelf, they lose about $1 million, which quite obviously isn't good. And the movie was supposed to release in November because they were like, hey, this is only 2 weeks. Hopefully it'll be fine. And then it wasn't. And then they were just like, yeah, no, we're going to wait until theaters are fully opened because I don't know. It's not going to make money. Yeah. The movie's going to end up performing terribly. And it's not because it's a bad movie. It's because of this.
Yeah, just the way things are now.
It just got really unlucky. I feel for the director and everyone who was a part of that I
Yeah,
feel
no,
really
it
bad for
totally
Daniel
sucks.
Craig because Daniel Craig hates being James Bond, and he was so excited to get this out because it was the end of his contract.
Oh, nice. Okay. So that's like the same thing with what's his name? Harrison Ford. He was like, there was that one clip of him being like, "Yeah, I fucking hate being Han
Yeah,
Solo,"
no,
and
but his is
everybody's like, "What?"
understandable because like he was like people would run up to him like hundreds of people a day would just be like, "Who shot first?" And he'd be like, "I don't give a fuck."
Yeah, yeah, exactly, man. Harrison Ford is one of my favorite actors
Dude,
because he's
honestly,
just
did
a
you?
fucking carpenter who stumbled into
I
a
know.
set one day.
No, he did acting work with what's his name George Lucas beforehand, but it wasn't like anything crazy. And he was
Yeah,
carpeting like he like his main thing wasn't acting, and the only reason why he was pulled on was because George Lucas was like, "Hey, I know you because you did a thing before. Do you want to help me out?"
yeah.
Yeah.
I think he also makes like there, I don't know where I heard this. I heard something that he like makes jacuzzis for famous celebrities
What?
that have hidden compartments for drugs,
That's
and
so funny. Well,
so they
actually,
can hide their
that's kind
drugs.
of funny and related to something else that I heard about him. Apparently, whenever he got the call to be in episode 9 for that little flashback scene,
Yeah.
uh, apparently he was like incredibly stoned, like beyond belief. That he was just like in the middle of like smoking a joint whenever they called him, and he was like, "Yeah, fuck it," and then he came back and he was like high on
That's
set.
hilarious. Yeah, man. Hey, when you're falling asleep at 4 p.m. because of whatever, you're how old you are,
Yeah, just
a
party
blunt or
out, dude.
two
Dude,
would help you to bed.
he's rich and can do whatever the fuck he wants with his life. Why not smoke a
Exactly.
blunt and then
He's a pilot.
yeah, exactly, and then film a movie about a dog that isn't there.
Yeah.
He did that. Do you know
That
about
must
that?
have
Call of the
been
Wild.
hard to explain to 100-year-old Harrison Ford. They're like, you're gonna pet this animal and you're gonna act as the animal, but it's not actually
You
gonna
know,
be there.
I
And he's
would
like,
not be
what are you
surprised.
talking about?
I would
Chewie
not.
was there the whole time.
I bet he was. I, I bet he was like I don't want to be around dogs. Put a fake one in, and that's the reason why it looks so bad.
Yeah, they brought in the dog and everything, and he
He
was
was like,
like,
"What's
I
this
don't
shit?"
like, yeah, I don't like this. Whatever you say, Mr. Ford.
I don't like this kind of dog. Get him out of here. Whatever you say. He
He's
costs
also a
more than the
pilot,
entire
right?
movie. Yeah, he is a pilot. He actually crash landed recently, but he's so good at being a pilot that he was unharmed.
Yeah, that's what saves you. Being
No,
a
he
pilot.
just was able to like land himself in a way that didn't kill him.
I'm looking this up. This is
Okay.
some this see, and we went all the way back to movie news with Harrison Ford's crash.
Oh no, it wasn't that recent. It was like 2 years ago maybe.
Oh, Harrison Ford crash. Was injured in a World War II era, of course it is,
Yeah.
training plane. He was piloting and crashed to a golf course in Venice,
Yeah.
California.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Imagine you're in California, you're playing golf, and fucking Harrison Ford crashes in a kamikaze style, fucking whatever.
Hell
That's
yeah. That's
hilarious.
so funny. But on to movie news. Love, Death, and Robots. Volume 2 is coming May 14th. Jack, are you fucking excited? Because I am.
Yes. Oh my
Oh,
God,
and
that's
guess
the
what?
best
Guess
news we've
what?
ever
Guess
had.
what? Guess what? Guess what? They confirmed a
What?
Volume 3 for 2022.
Let's go.
I
Let's
know, right? It's pretty
go.
crazy. For you guys
That
that don't know, Love, Death, and Robots is like a really cool little animated series. I was gonna say mini series, but it isn't really. It's what's the word for it's the episodes aren't connected. They're all their own like little inside story that are all animated
yeah.
differently, and it's like fucking really cool.
Yeah, like kind of Black Mirror-esque.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool. I recommend anyone who hasn't seen it to check it out. It's fucking. I don't know how else to describe it other than cool. It's interesting.
Yeah. There's and the end of every episode you're like, I want a whole TV show with this
Exactly.
whatever, this plot.
Because
But
like even with all the different fucking animation styles, like some of them you were just like, oh my god, that was so
yeah,
cool. And
right.
how
I
they
love it.
filmed a lot of them, wild. They had to
Yeah.
They had to get people in like suits, like the green screen suits. Oops, sorry, mocap
Yeah.
suits, and they had them have sex. for one of the episodes, but they didn't actually. It was like they had the mocap. It was really weird, bro. It's
Yeah,
okay.
no, I don't want to ask how that
Yeah,
happened.
no, it's
That's
okay. On to the
weird
next
dance
news.
stuff.
On to the next news. Russell Crowe is in Thor 4, and his role is apparently Zeus.
Oh,
Yeah. Uh,
interesting.
he said, "I shall
Curious.
be Zeus in Thor 4. It's my last day of Zeusing about, and I'm going to enjoy it." And I was like, "Good for you, Russell Crowe."
Yeah, man. Have
Yeah.
you were you the one that sent me the picture of Russell Crowe smoking a
Smoking? Yes,
blunt?
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. That was me. That is my favorite picture of all time.
Yeah,
I
I
love that
have that on
picture.
my phone.
I
Every
know, me
once in a while
too.
I look back
Me
on it, I'm
too.
like, there he is.
Oh my god, I did that exact same thing too. I just kind of like look at it and be like, God, this is so funny.
Yeah,
This is
man.
so funny. Captain America 4 has been confirmed with Anthony Mackie as Captain America.
Hooray.
And there's a rumored other Captain America film starring Chris Evans that is completely separate from the Captain America 4 movie that's coming out.
Interesting.
I'm also
So like
interested in
a
that.
prequel type deal or a
Maybe.
multi-dimension.
I probably most likely multi-dimension. What I want it to be is
Yeah.
I want a movie following Captain America as he goes and puts back the stones from Endgame. You know?
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
I feel like that'd be really cool. I don't think they're gonna do that. If anything, they might do it in the Marvel's What If. If you don't know, Marvel has a What If series coming out where
Yeah.
it's like little animated shorts about like what if this happened. Like one of them is like Peggy Carter got the super soldier serum instead of Steve, and he like became Iron Man or something. I don't know. It's complicated. Whatever.
Yeah,
We'll
right.
we'll
I
see
don't know
whenever
that.
that comes out. This is really fucking sweet, and I know you don't really. Not that you don't care right now, but you will soon. Vinland Saga Season 2 is set to
Oh yeah,
release within the next 5 days.
that is pretty sweet.
I am so excited about that. That's going to be pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, I need to watch the rest of Vinland
Yes,
Saga
you do.
because we watched it. I liked it. I just I feel like, I'm still suffering from the I have 60 shows I started and
Yeah,
never
that's
stopped.
that's your fault though, you little fucking.
I got shit to do.
Yeah, okay, I bet.
Valorant takes up all my time, man.
I don't play that. I play Rocket League now. I hate that game though.
What do you hate more, Rocket League or Valorant?
Probably Valorant because it's so similar to the games that I like, but it's not the game I like. Like I like Call of Duty games, so Valorant's super close to something I enjoy. At least Rocket League is different with a completely different style, and I can like have an excuse for me being bad because it's different than Call of Duty. But Valorant's like very similar to it, and I'm just bad at it, and I have no excuse.
I mean, I guess.
I'll play with you in the summer. I don't want to do it now. I'm sorry. Okay. Um, Marvel Studios wants Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield to stay in the MCU for a while after their appearance in Spider-Man No Way Home, which is pretty cool. I like that. I think that'll be cool. I think that's better than shoehorning them into the next movie for like a little cameo and being like, haha. I think it would make more sense to have them stay around for a little bit. Um, Jim Carrey is rumored to be one of the villains or the villain of Deadpool 3, which might be pretty cool. I love Jim
That
Carrey.
could be kind of cool.
Yeah,
I
I
kind of
kind of
like
want to
that.
see him swear. I want to see him like get up in there and just like have like a witty back and forth with Ryan Reynolds where they just fucking just say fuck to each other.
Yeah,
I feel
I
like
like
that'd
that.
be, yeah, me too. I like Ryan Reynolds and I like Jim Carrey. I think they would be pretty fun to have together on set.
Hey, man.
Yeah. Did I have other news? I think I did. Searching through my thing. What is that? Oh my god! I saw this and I screenshotted it and I wanted to kick myself because it made me really mad. Today, 2 years ago, Endgame was released, and we definitely should have saved today's we should have made today's podcast Endgame, and I was mad about
Yeah,
that.
that would have been smart.
That would
Wouldn't
have been
it?
really smart. But pretty cool that one of the most influential movie of all time released today. The day of releasing, the day of recording this, depending on when Jack uploads.
Yeah, it'll be a little while.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Did you have any other news or no?
I don't know. It's Chernobyl's 35th birthday,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
like the actual event.
Yeah,
not
no,
like-
no, no, no. Have you watched that TV show?
I watched some of it, but it was just like I feel like I think at that time I was just like I just can't do this.
Oh, I thought it was pretty good. I
It
didn't
was
think it was
good.
fucking crazy. I loved it though. I thought it was fun. I
Yeah.
finished Jujutsu Kaisen, but that was only 2 episodes, so I'm not gonna. Oh wait, I'm transitioning into what we watching this week, by the way.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
sure.
I forgot to say that. My bad. My brain is just. I'm just too smart. I'm running 3 steps ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Just how it is.
just how it is. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna just. Jujutsu Kaisen is kind of. It was really good, but I only had 2 episodes. So I'm gonna go past that one. Falcon and Winter Soldier. The final episode came out, and it was pretty good. A lot of people hate it. I am indifferent towards it. I think it was fun. The whole series was pretty good. In general, I kind of like seeing the back and forth between Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan. It was fun. The last episode of Invincible came out. Not the final episode of the season, but the most recent one that came out was fucking mental. And holy fucking shit, Jack. How you watched it?
No.
Why? Dude, come on. You got to. Like, oh my god, last episode was insane. Like, I really want to talk about it because like, Invincible is arguably one of my favorite shows to ever come out.
Oh.
Like, without a singular doubt in my mind. It is fucking crazy. There are 2 shows that are Western made that I put on the level of anime in comparison to like plot and like action and shit like that. And it is Invincible and Young Justice, which I also not started watching. I picked up again, I guess, because whenever I was really young, I used to be super into Young Justice, and I like rewatched the first 2 seasons like 40 times, and then they got taken off of whatever platform I was watching and put onto like something called the DC Universe, which was DC's attempt at making a streaming service. But then HBO bought all that, so now it's on HBO, and there's like a 3rd season that I haven't watched yet, but I heard it was bad, so I was scared. And then my brother was like, the 3rd season's actually meant to watch it. And I said, okay, because I really like the first 2 seasons, and they're like some of the best TV out there. So this is a recommendation for you, Jack. Young Justice, Invincible. Fucking god tier shows. And also Avatar is on the level of those shows too, but I don't really know if that's an anime or not, so I didn't include it. You know? It's complicated. It's animated by a Korean company. So is it anime? I don't know. Who gives a fuck? I don't. What have you been watching this week, Jack?
Shit. Oh, I tried to watch Heat last night.
Heat? What's that?
Heat is with Robert De Niro and oh my god, some other like really big actor. Al Pacino,
Oh, okay.
I believe. And
Don't
it's like a
Pacino.
bank robbing type deal. That was good but really long.
Okay.
Like to the point where I like couldn't keep my eyes open at one point, and I was like, I'm not crazy. I wasn't crazy about it. I liked there are certain aspects that I liked about it. I liked
Wow,
the
that is a
way they did
long
weapons.
movie.
Yeah, it is
I
a
was
long
gonna
movie.
judge you. I was gonna pull it up, and if it was like an hour and 50, I was gonna be like, you couldn't sit through. It's 2 hours and 50 minutes, which
Yeah.
is a very big difference. Yeah, no, I don't blame you for turning that off.
No,
I bet
yeah.
it's fine. I bet it's okay movie.
It's just a
87
lot.
on Rotten Tomatoes. I think Rotten Tomatoes is bullshit though. I never use it.
Yeah, neither do I anymore.
Yeah, dude, it pissed me off. For like almost an entire month that Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was released, it had a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, and then some fuck went in and gave it like a really like ungodly low score because they said that the animation hurt their eyes, and it dropped from like a 100% to a 98, and that made me so incredibly angry
Yeah, that's so
because it was a
dumb.
critic review. Like you, the animation in that movie is fucking amazing. Whatever, doesn't matter. I get
Whatever.
angry over the stupidest shit. Anything else you watch?
Not really. I'm just next. I'm trying to watch Fury with
The
Shia, and,
Yeah, okay.
the guy
Yeah.
who played Punisher,
Yeah, yeah,
John
yeah.
Bernthal.
John Bernthal. I like John Bernthal.
I
He's
love John
in
Bernthal. He's pretty
he's
cool.
in a pretty shit show in my opinion, Walking Dead. And that's a
Oh
very
yeah,
controversial opinion, by the way. That
that
was
is.
very
Yeah,
violent. That was very violent for me to say that. If
yeah.
anyone starts watching us to the extent of like the Iron Man 3 and Thor the Dark World video, and they watch this, I'm gonna die. Like I think I'm gonna get death threats. Because people love that show. And I don't get it. It's really boring.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not
But
particularly crazy about it either.
want to hear something funny though?
What's that?
The guy who made the Walking Dead comic also made the Invincible comic.
Oh, that is kind of funny.
Yeah. And it's really funny that I think Invincible is like a literal god level show, and then a show made by the same person. I'm just like, it's garbage. It's so bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So if there's anything you could take away from listening to us this episode on the podcast, Mortal Kombat is the best movie ever made, and Walking Dead is the worst thing known to man. And if you watch it, I don't care.
And our word is law. So.
And our word is law. Everyone knows that the Mediak podcast, everything we say can and will be used in court of law. That was the dumbest thing I've ever said. Holy shit. If I cared to edit, I would edit that out. That was so stupid. That was the worst joke I've made on the cast.
One time in Intro to Spanish when you said, yo, SL stupido.
Shut up. I forgot you were in that class. Yo, fuck off. I was trying to be smart, and I was like, I'm going to call him stupid, but in Spanish, and then I called myself stupid. I also think it was wrong.
Yeah, well, you know, I can't really call you that on. Call out. Fuck. Call you out on that anymore.
Yeah, you dyslexic fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and coming from the kid who currently is a slur and also a stutter. Don't worry, though. I get my teeth back Wednesday. No more slur for your boy. I know, right? I'm really excited.
That's pretty hype.
I'm out here pogging. You want to go to Buffalo Wild Wings with me and Devin on Thursday?
What? Yeah, I do.
Okay. That's it? You're not going to ask any other questions? Just yeah?
You know what? When Devin's involved...
It's scary.
It's scary.
He's been calm recently. He's been really calm.
That's good.
Yeah.
That one time my girlfriend was in town and you texted me and was like, me and Devin are hanging out. I was like, I'm not.
He got really sad whenever I told him that. He was like, I'm not even doing anything.
Yeah, okay. Never mind.
It's fine. We can talk about it after. It's okay.
We'll have to talk after. Let's talk after.
Oh shit, dude. We got some weird friends. It's okay.
He's a trip.
I love our weird friends.
That's hilarious. Whatever. Okay. Well, I think we've gotten our gripes now.
Yeah, I definitely did. Did we talk about what movie we're watching next week?
No, I don't know what we're watching next week.
My plan initially was to talk about it before we started recording because I was gonna be like, well, we talked about doing the Transformer movies, but I need to know if there's an easy way to watch them.
Yeah.
So I was gonna have us sit here and like look through all of our streaming services and see if the Transformer movies are on them. And if not, then we are just going to be like, all right, stay tuned to Twitter and we'll tell you.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
A good idea.
Yeah. We'll look it up afterwards. We'll let you guys know by
I mean, we'll
31st maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm just saying for me, that's probably when I'll end up tweeting it out.
Okay.
We'll say
and then,
something.
They take a little break and watch some odds and ends.
Yeah, we don't have any. Yeah, we don't have any gold movies right now. Like, we're not going through another cinematic universe. I think we should all take a break from that.
Yeah, that was quite a trip.
Yeah, that took a long time, but I think I had fun.
It went over well.
Yeah, I think it ended up good in the end. Yeah. Other than that, adios, guys. We'll see you next time.
I'll see you next time.